All right. It is Valentine's Day. It is, more importantly, the day after the Super Bowl. And it's been a long, long day for me, but we're going to get through it. And we've got two people to do it with. So let's get into it.
Tales from the Flipside. From the Flipside.
And away we go. What's up, gentlemen? John Z and Carter in the house. Either Valentine's Day or just pure Nate. We can give Nate a pretty good pass. Nate's on his way back from the Super Bowl.
All right,
awesome. And I,
if he were on point, he would be giving us a report. But
yes, like he would have the greatest pickups of the show, right?
Yeah.
I have been up all day and did a weekend in the shithole that is Laughlin.
Oh, nice.
Laughlin, Nevada, the craziest shithole in the world. And I got bit by a bug or something on my eyeball.
Holy Jesus. Crap.
And it made me and it hurts like a son of a bitch.
Ooh.
And that's Laughlin.
Awesome.
And I check this out. I hit on 11 of 18 of the bets, mostly prop bets. I lost on. I had the Bengals on the money line, and I had Jamar Chase at over 5.5 receptions, and he had 5. And then I had let's see here, Aaron Donald was MVP, and he should have won MVP. But I hit everything else, man. It was nice. 11 of 18 prop bets. It was nice. And it paid for the trip, which is even better.
That's always bomb when you could pay for the damn trip.
Yeah. And I gambled like crazy. It was nice.
Well, I decided to show up because I've been married long enough that my wife doesn't give a shit. So welcome here.
Yeah. When you're single, you go to, either shitholes on Valentine's Day, but because it's a Super Bowl,
you can gamble at that shithole.
You can gamble at that shithole. Yeah,
that's the way to do it.
Yeah. So, but that being said, we got a lot of fun things to talk about, you guys. We have the crazy teasers that were in the Super Bowl, which was nuts. Look at Sean Kirkham says, "I'm going to get powers, man." What kind of powers am I going to get? So we have a book to give away tonight.
You're going to have a bug eye. You're going to be able to see like an insect, 7,000 views.
We have a book we have to give away tonight. We have to give away Nate's Cocaine Valley Nights trade or whatever it was.
What the heck is that?
Cocaine Days Valley. Yeah, he's got to give that. And so tonight, after the show, leave a comment on the video of what my superpowers are going to be next week. And the best comment is going to win a giveaway next week. A really cool giveaway that I can't tell you about, but you're going to really like it. All right.
The bug eye is going to let you see the strain of weed from a million miles away.
Yeah, that would be pretty cool. Speaking of that, Laughlin is crazy because no matter where you're at in Laughlin, it either smells like cannabis or throw up and feces. So if you're in the casino, it smells like throw up and feces and perfume. And then if you're anywhere else in your room, going up to your room, outside, anywhere, it smells like cannabis, dude. It's crazy.
That's like the description of medieval times.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So we have all the stuff that happened during the Super Bowl. We got some cool whatnot stuff to talk about. Big Clutch had a really crazy show tonight. He gave away something really cool, and I actually got it on tape or on video. I'll show you guys. And we got some fun stuff to announce for upcoming Friday. A lot of other stuff. So we're going to get into it. We got a big market report and a lot of crazy stuff happened this week that was basically, I think it all came out during the Super Bowl, right? Nothing came out before then, really.
No, they just blew their wad at the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Where do you want to start?
Moon Knight was good. You know, they didn't really show us anything crazy on Moon Knight, you know, but they did release. He came out. Oscar Isaac came out and said that playing Moon Knight, this character is going to be just fucking crazy, absolutely nuts. He's going to be.
That's what you want.
And that's what we want. Yeah, 100%.
Like I tried to explain Moon Knight to my kids because they're not familiar, right? It's not something they've read, nothing they've seen. He's not got any exposure anywhere else. And I'm like, well, a lot of people describe him kind of as Batman, but batshit crazy and multiple personalities, and you know all these other things. And I tried to explain it, and they looked at me like, "What?" They couldn't grasp the concept.
Yeah. It's funny because the people who I went with, so I go every year, me and my best friends that I grew up with, we just go just so we can hang out and watch the game together and bet and, you know, have fun and bullshit. And so the people I went with, it was the exact same, but they're not kids, you know what I mean? They were the exact same. They're like, Moon Knight? Who the hell is Moon Knight? Had to explain it to them, you know, and
I remember, I think it was like 2007. I was working and I had a boss named Ron and a buddy of mine who was also in the comics. We used to call him Iron Man. And he's like, who's that?
Well, I mean, Moon Knight is, I mean, to us, he's been around in the conversation forever. Like if you're in comics, but even if you're only in him lightly, he's not. You know, he's only had a series on and off. He rarely has a run that lasts more than, you know, let's say 15 issues, give or take, maybe 20.
Yeah.
You know, he's one of those tertiary tier characters that comes back and forth. I mean, if he's well written, it's a good story, but it's not like a evergreen kind of character, so to speak. They're not always using him. So if you're not in comics, you got no clue.
Yeah.
And it's either going to hit big because it's so wild, or it's going to just miss him.
One of my buddies was like, you could tell he saw a meme somewhere or something sometime. He's like, is that like Marvel's Batman? I'm like, yeah, exactly.
Except
you could
on
tell
acid.
I'm like, he could tell he saw, you know, some type of meme on Facebook somewhere making fun of Moon Knight as Batman, right? The same old crazy stuff.
I don't think it gave us a ton more stuff, but I think it was a good trailer. I mean, it's given us an idea of what we're in for. It's definitely given us a little vibe of the show.
Yeah. So. Well, I think it's going to be good. I think probably one of the better trailers was the Lord of the Rings one. I think that was decent. Probably, I haven't seen what the fans have thought about it. I know they were catching a lot of shit for that, but
I think my general vibe I'm getting from people I know that are, you know, Lord of the Rings folks are like, there's no way it's going to be as good as the movies and all that stuff, but happy to be seeing something.
Yes. Yep. Well, I think that it looked very Game of Thrones-esque, right? Am I wrong on that? It felt like really Game of Thrones. Yeah. All right. Let's get to
we also had the Netflixes losing their own shows.
Like what?
The Daredevil stuff, the Defenders. That's all.
Oh yeah,
away.
I forgot about that. Yeah,
that was like right on the edge of last week and this week.
Yes, that is such a great. I totally forgot about that.
Yes, that's going to end up on Disney.
Yes, 100%.
But I mean, 100%. It's so not on brand.
It doesn't matter. What do you mean it's not on brand?
It's so like dark and edgy for them. You know what I mean? Yeah. It almost feels like it's going to have to live in a different spot because
So what's the news?
All their Netflix original stuff they've lost their time to carry it.
Oh, okay. So that means they
go back to.
So everything goes back to Disney. Okay, so all right, so how they had the Kingpin in the Hawkeye series, they had to change him up by like I think 25% from the Netflix show. So does that mean that they have to abide by that changing?
I think these contracts are probably running out, most of them, if they're losing the rights to it, you know? So
maybe. I think that it's perfect. And you know what's crazy? What if
they could end up on Hulu with like all the Fox shit?
What if they bring us a new Iron Man or an Iron Fist?
We'll see. I don't think they have any need to introduce him right now. You got the whole martial arts stuff with Shang-Chi
but that's the need right there. Swordmaster.
I'm just saying, I don't know that they're gonna push real hard on that character right now. I think they would bring everything else back to the fold first.
Well, you have a new book coming out, right? Yeah. Iron Fist is getting ready. Number 1's getting ready to come out. So that could be something.
I know. I just think they're going to give him a nice hard pause. You know,
I don't know.
I think we'll see. You know, we got to get to Daredevil first. I think we'll probably see Luke Cage, whether it's the same actor or not. Could go either way. He was good, but he could be replaced. I just think they just bombed so bad with Iron Fist, and he caused so much controversy. I don't think Disney wants the controversy of the whitewash and all that shit.
Now they can switch it. Now they can change it, right? They can go. They're wanting to do the more Shang-Chi, the Eastern characters. They're pushing that in the books already, right? They're pushing, Agents of Atlas, or not Agents of Atlas, whatever it is. What's it called? I'm spacing on it.
I don't know. I thought you were talking Agents of Atlas, but
sorry, you guys. It is a
you're medicating your superpower. I know.
Yeah, it is an exceptional RSO day. Exceptional RSO day with very little sleep.
I don't know. I mean, we might. I just think it's going to be a while for them to test it in the comics to kind of figure out their vibe. They're gonna give us a little taste before they get there. Like,
did you guys see
there's no way it's in 5 years.
Did you see the new Iron Fist cover?
I saw Drew's.
Yes.
Okay, so you saw Drew's. Did you see this? Did you see the 1 in 50?
No, I don't think so. Got it.
So I will share. Everybody's going to be very excited because I'll share Drew's. I'll show Drew's. I don't know if Drew's even shown Drew's. This is the 1 in 50. Which is kind of cool, right?
I feel like I saw that a long time ago.
Yeah, this has been, people have known about this for a while.
Okay.
But this is what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
They got a cover where they're introducing a new character and they got a guy walking away. Anyways, I don't, it's very interesting, but let me find Drew's.
I just think they're going to give some time to let that, do its thing.
So this is going to be, here we go. Speaking of, here we go. Let's just do this. So Wanted Comics, this is going to be an exclusive to Whatnot. There you go, everybody. Exclusive to Whatnot.
Definitely haven't seen that one.
Yeah, I just saw it this afternoon.
Yeah, Perillo. And it's got the dragon in the background. Then there's a virgin. Boom, there's the virgin.
Okay.
So pretty good. But it'll be cool. It'll be cool. We'll see what happens. Maybe this character fizzles out, but it's obvious that it's Swordmaster, right? I think we all know that 1,000% now. That's Swordmaster.
I keep thinking Swordmaster is a chick just because I think the number 2 second print is has all females on it. I don't know. And one chick has a sword. I keep thinking it's a chick, but it's not. But okay. All right. It's all good.
Well, they haven't shown Swordmaster yet in the
I'm sorry, on War of the Realms.
Oh yeah,
New
yeah.
Agents of Atlas.
New Agents Atlas. Thank
Number
you.
2, second print, has all females, and one of them has a sword. And I keep thinking that's the Sword Master, but it's not. It's not.
Yeah. Eric Hurd says, "I'm with McClay. They want an Asian Iron Fist for the MCU to coexist with the other Asian characters. And yes, it's Len Lee. So perfect. Boom, bang. Shout out to Eric Hurd, who also did well this weekend. He won 2 quarters in the Flipside Square Super Bowl game, whatever they call that.
Yeah, punk.
Yeah, $200. It was good come up for him. I won 3 quarters at my Super Bowl Square in Laughlin, dude. That shit was crazy. Quarters 2, nice. 3, and 4.
Nice.
Yeah, I did well. All right, back to Iron Fist. Cool covers.
Yeah,
really like the 1 in 50. So be on the lookout, you guys. This may show up.
You are an homage whore, though.
Yeah, I am an homage whore. You're right, dude. I'd say I hate homages, but I
you
love
keep
them.
falling for them.
I know. I say I hate them. I say don't do them. But sometimes you get good ones, and this one's not a bad one. I don't think this one's a bad one.
You just can't help yourself.
I can't. I know it sucks.
Are you a mark for certain homages?
Yes, I am. And I used to be one for the crazy ones. Like there's coming up in the market report later on. There's a great homage book that kind of got me caught in the homage bullshit.
Man, now I'm trying to think what I put in there.
You didn't put it in there, brother. It's going to even excite you.
Okay, good deal. I was like, shit, I don't think I put an homage. It's tough when you sneak shit in there, and I don't even know what I'm doing.
Yeah. 146 live. Thanks for hanging out, you guys. We haven't gotten into the really good stuff yet. We're just kind of getting into it. But how about this one, you guys? Did you guys see this?
I'm like so confused by this one.
I love this book. You know, I've always looked for Superpower 7, right?
I mean, I get it. I just, man, I have a hard time believing this is gonna
live action, bro.
Oh, I totally believe that's gonna be a thing. Like it's eventually this had to have happened. This had to have been announced at some point in time. It was like it's been a fever pitch for this book for like at least, I want to say like 7 years.
The thing is, like, these guys are fit for the Arrowverse or something. They're not fit for a film.
I don't know. Maybe they'll do them cool, dude.
Oh man, I don't know.
With just like a little bit of fan service. Because the fan service is so cheesy that I don't think they can get along.
This is also, DC is known for announcing stuff that never gets anywhere.
Yeah, what if it's a comedy? What if it's like James Gunn comedy? Speaking of James Gunn, that dude is on. He might be bringing DC back.
Maybe I don't know, man.
There we go. See, Brad Selden even says, "Give him to James Gunn." Fucking A. I think he can make him some type of crazy comedy.
He could. We'll see.
Female creator right here. I remember talking to Anna Love about her, and she was pretty old, man. She might have passed. Let me just double check on that. I want to make sure. I don't want to speak ill of the dead, but I wouldn't speak ill about her, but anyways.
You don't want to preemptively put her there?
Yeah. I don't know, man. I'm looking forward to any Wonder Twins thing. I think that shit's hilarious.
What do we think of the generic kind of DC 2020 trailer?
I thought it was good. I thought it was cool that it showed Hawkman. That was dope. By the way, never mind. I'll get into that later.
I never saw DC 2020. That's what it was called.
I don't know. It was just DC 2020, but it had a little bit of Black Adam. It had Batman. It had Aquaman 2. It had one other thing.
Ramona Fradon.
They just kind of cut some of the scenes from different movies to do one promo.
Oh, okay. A sizzle reel? Was it a sizzle reel?
Let's call it a sizzle reel. Everything hit in 2022.
So, and I think she still does cons, you guys.
I do.
Maybe not at 95. Maybe, what am I talking about? That was 10 years ago, so I doubt it.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. Ramona Fraden. That'd be cool to have her autograph on that Superpower 7.
I like
That'd
it.
be fire, right?
I like
That'd be
it.
cool. Yeah. Get the creator on there. Yeah. Good stuff. Yeah, I liked seeing the Hawkman stuff. I like seeing the Dr. Fate stuff. Yeah, I think it looked good. I think the Aquaman stuff looks kind of cheesy. I've always thought the Aquaman looks cheesy, but it's cool to see him in his real Aquaman colors and gear.
I mean, it'll be what it is. Aquaman's going to be I think we know what we're getting.
Wow, she created Metamorpho. That's pretty amazing.
Yeah, I knew that one.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I don't know. We'll see what happens with the Aquaman stuff. I think the Black Adam stuff is going to be good. You could tell that it's going to be more. They're going to try to make him a hero. Obviously.
Yeah, he's always going to be. It was going to be an anti-hero. Yeah. Which is
they
cool. Wanted to show that he has a good. He thinks he's right.
Speaking of The Rock, tell me if I'm way off base on this. When he came out and announced the football teams, it was so cheesy to me. I was like, what are we doing here? He's on the field with them announcing. I'm like, this is so crazy, dude.
I was trying to figure out why, but I'm like, he had that Entourage show where he was supposedly the owner of the Rams. I'm assuming they were just tying stuff together, trying to throw anything at it,
Yeah, man. It was crazy. And then there's a Rock show. Like, what the hell? Now we got the young Rock. The Rock will be president. I didn't even know that was out, dude. I had no idea.
I told you, it's great. You got a guy playing Andre. It's hilarious.
Yeah, man. Well,
The Flash. I just can't get in on The Flash.
Yeah.
It'll probably be the best damn one because we have so low of expectations.
Yeah. I mean,
you know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, the Batman stuff was interesting. They showed more of the Batman stuff, so that was cool.
I was happy to see a little Black Adam in costume because they've been like teasing the shit out of it and not giving us anything.
Yeah. That's pretty cool. He's so fucking big, man. He's like, look at him. He's just like, he's massive.
Do you think poor Zach Levi's like, good God, I'm taking as much fucking everything I can when I got to do a scene with him in a few years?
That dude is like, he's probably on like the craziest amount of steroids ever.
It's all right.
Yeah. They're going to make them legal in baseball. You watch. Next, we got some more Black Adam stuff. There we go. That was pretty cool.
I mean, I think it's going to be it. I hope it's fucking good. I've been waiting too long for it.
Yeah.
I'm out of the Black Adam game, so
really, I sold my 28, my Shazam 28.
Yeah, I mean, all I've got's the Marvel Family 1 now. It's more of a me. I just want to see it. It's been like germinating for so freaking long.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I think that The Rock could run for president with Joe Rogan as vice president and not even have to say his political party and win.
Just go.
He could just be like, I'm running for president and here's my vice president. You know what I mean? And it'd be a lock. So, but that was like the crazy thing, him coming out and introducing the Super Bowl was so nuts. The Flash stuff is going to be.
Only thing interesting about the Flash is you hear Keaton narrating.
And the reboot, basically they're using the Flash to reboot everything, which is cool.
We hope.
Aquaman.
Yeah.
Yada, yada, yada. Batman looked really good. You got more Catwoman. Who's that again? That's Kira. Who is that? Chat. Who's this? This is Kira, right? This is Kira Saunders or whatever.
She's got no. Does she have a monkey on her? Is she wearing a monkey?
There's Hawkman.
Yeah, right? He looks tough.
Yeah, he looks badass. Dr. Fate looks badass.
I mean, they did a hell of a job with costumes in this one.
Yeah. Yeah, so we'll see. I think it's going to be good. I'm a little more positive for DC now that we got James Gunn and Peacemaker and Batman, and
they can't do much worse than they've been doing.
I know. That's the worst part, man. That is the worst part. Let me see if I can.
Of course, after they've given us hope, is when they smash it.
Yeah, it's pretty ridiculous. All right, I'm trying to get into my phone here for a second.
Oh no! Now he's doing technical shit.
Yeah.
All right. So we miss any little stuff, or is it time for the big?
Oh no! Yeah. We got to get into Doctor Strange, right?
Yeah, no. I was just making sure we've hit everything else we were supposed to hit.
Yeah. Doctor Strange is the crazy stuff.
Well, I mean, according to the internet, every character that anyone has ever spec'd on showed up in that trailer, apparently.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I must have missed 85% of them.
You got to freeze frame. You got to go frame by frame, and then you got to use a magnifying glass.
And then you have to assume you're seeing something.
Right.
Like, in the chairs, these people. I'm like, you can't see shit. Come on.
Hell, in our chat, I'm like, in the shards of the Doctor Strange poster, it's like, I see Deadpool, and it's just like, no, I don't see it. But, okay.
Well,
I mean, there's posts everywhere about everything. Like, a cameo by Deadpool wouldn't surprise me.
You didn't think that? Did you see Deadpool? Did you see him?
No, not at all.
Is that what people are talking about? Let me check.
I saw because
no, but I mean they're talking about everything.
Yeah.
I mean, Deadpool wouldn't be that surprising. But honestly, at this point, nothing would be surprising. Almost.
Yeah, I agree. Deadpool possibly spotted in the Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness trailer. Here we go.
Everybody's potentially spotted.
Oh, his eyes. Yeah, his eyes.
That's it. I'm like, I wish I could see it.
That could be Spider-Man too.
Could be Spider-Man, yeah. Could be Spider-Man.
And if that's what we see, that's the cameo. Come on.
Oh.
Of course, it does look like he's. Does look like his. But I mean, there's also Photoshop. I don't know if they're blowing these up and enhancing them. You know what I mean?
All right, so here we go. Here's Deadpool. There's his eyes, his nose.
No.
All right, what do we got here? Oh, we've got Captain Carter.
That looks like something. Yeah. Okay. All right.
So a lot of the what if stuff, right?
Like the what if stuff was definitely.
That's not Reed Richards, is it? That's supposed to be.
Could be
Professor X, right?
I mean, you see the white.
Oh, you see the blue, yeah.
Also, but I mean, the thing is, you see these photos. How do we know what's enhanced and what's not? What's been a little photoshopped?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm at the point, man. Just surprise me. I'm ready to walk in and just see what I see.
Well, speaking of that, let's take a look in at our favorite Avengers book. Let's see how that thing is moving, huh?
The zombie? No.
7, right? Avengers 7, new Avengers 7. Yeah, new Avengers. Let's take a look. What do we got? Let's go for sold. Probably sold, right? Let's take a look at sold.
Probably sold. There's some wild prices.
All right, we got 30, 60, 90, 85. Look at that. Here we let's go.
Oh, that's
90, 100. Ooh, nice. 2 near mint copies of $35. That's very nice.
Yeah.
90, 205.50. You got to be kidding.
That must have been the one that ended right after the ad or something.
Somebody knew what they were doing.
It ended today, February 14th.
Wow.
9.6 in New Avengers Illuminati 1 for 100. That's probably a good deal. No, 9.6. 289 for you got that and the variant.
I like it.
129, 100. Not bad. Not bad. I'm gonna have to go looking for those books.
Dude, I spent the day just looking through shit, trying to find my Avengers Illuminati stuff. Like like everything was just scattered. I think I have a good beat on everything, but
700 for a 9.8, 600 for a 9.8, 600 best offer 599, best offer 599. Not bad. Things moving. It's moving.
Sure.
Wow, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Well, let's get into this. Is one of the coolest parts. This scene was so badass, and I know how they're all. I saw somebody goes, "This null." I'm like, "Are you kidding me? What are you talking about?" Yeah.
It's a stretch.
Yeah. Eric Hurd is saying, "Did we check the IMDb cast list?" Oh, I haven't yet. Let's take a look. Go to IMDb, and they're gonna try and sell me something probably.
But then they don't list everything anymore. What they got on there? What do you think they got there?
Oh, what do we got here? There we go. All right, he said check the cast list. Let's see here. What do we got here? Drum roll, please. The police are going to be there? Holy shit. Sting? With Sting? Patrick Stewart. Boom. There
we should tell him.
Yeah, I think we all knew that right there. Because we heard him. We heard him, you know.
But the thing is, with this multiverse, we just get some quick cameos of some of this stuff, and it's not, it's cool.
What is it? What is this? Novice Warrior?
Novice.
That's
Novice.
Probably not. He doesn't even have a picture.
I think a Nova. Right?
Nova Service. That's what it is.
Yeah. You got Tony McCarthy.
Not much.
Yeah, we just got the Professor X. So not bad. This is good though. I'm good with this. Looks badass, and he looks really creepy, man.
Yeah, it looks like they're gonna play it up.
And I love that Sam Raimi's doing dark, like creepy shit again. Did we see where was the Bruce Campbell? Did we see Bruce Campbell? No Bruce Campbell. Look at the shards.
They're gonna save him.
They specifically are putting people in the shards, man.
Yeah.
That's very interesting. So if that's the case, I think that is this the one that's supposed to have it right here or something?
That looks like that's Deadpool.
Yeah. That's very interesting. I think this movie's going to be badass. So who do we think? Let me find her.
The Iron Man Rambo?
Yes. Who do we think that is? Let me find it. Dude, look how badass this looks. It looks so badass. That's so Evil Dead, Army of Darkness right there.
It definitely is.
Yeah. So there's Marvel Zombies, right? So we're getting all the what if characters, it looks like.
Damn. Yeah.
Right? Yeah, my only one of my 3 kids watched What If with me, and he's like telling his brothers, "Hey, dumbasses, you got to go watch this before Doctor Strange," because he's even seeing it.
Yeah,
like he's watching the thing, going, "Wait, I know that."
Yep. All right. So who was the lady? Yeah, that was flying through, doing the. That's got to be Monica Rambeau, right?
I heard that it was it was one of the Nova Corps.
Oh,
I forget her name, but she was introduced in the 2015 Secret Wars version of Infinity Gauntlet.
Oh yeah.
Where did you hear that?
It was actually in our chat.
Yeah,
and that made sense.
Who you think it's Baron Mordo powered up by Dormammu? Huh.
No, I think. Oh.
Yeah, interesting. That would
I don't know.
suck. That would really suck. All right, let me see if we can get my damn phone to work, because I got some funny stuff to show you guys. And if my phone is not going to work, then we're not in good places. All right. I literally
I heard the superior Iron Man theory, but I don't know, man. Now it's a stretch. If they're going to do Iron Man, why wouldn't they just do him as a standard one?
Yeah, good question. Good question.
It'd be too confusing for the rest of the world to jump to a different Iron Man costume, I think.
Yeah, we'll see. Why is this not working? Just doesn't want to work right now. Oh, so you always want to hear something really shitty? So I went to, I went and bet on the game, and I won all those bets.
Mm-hmm.
Go to get my payouts this morning. The fucking computers are down for all of that bookmakers, all in Vegas, all down. So I couldn't even cash out my tickets. I got to send them in.
Oh,
yeah. All of Vegas for that book date, William Mill or something like that, was all down. So like all the hotels in Laughlin, all the hotels on the Strip, they couldn't get their computers up. Something went wrong with their computers. There were so many people that were so pissed.
Likely story.
Yeah, right. Yeah, it gives them a couple extra hours with millions of dollars.
Yeah.
Could you imagine like being owed like 10 to 30, 100 grand, something like that, and you can't get paid out? That would be terrible. But it's happening. It happened this morning.
It's Carol Baskins.
Yeah. Did you guys see that? Did you see that trailer for that?
I don't want to talk about that. I wanted Nicolas Cage to do his fucking thing in the movie.
Yeah.
Anything else is not acceptable. Oh,
right, it's not working. It's not working, you guys. So you're gonna miss out. I literally saw Kingpin at the hotel this week.
What?
Oh yeah, dude. This dude was straight up Kingpin, dude. It was crazy. It was bonkers.
You took a picture of him and you lived?
Yeah. I took a video of him, bro. He didn't know I was getting him.
Man, be careful out there.
Yeah.
It's because Brian's a giant. He can do those things.
All right, let me. What I'll do is
the rest of us can't.
Yeah, I'll put these up. I'll share these onto the secret, double secret, triple secret Google Drive.
I don't know. Was there anything else in that thing that was worth talking about?
Yeah. All right. So here's something. No Obi-Wan trailer. No Obi-Wan trailer. Right?
Wonder why.
Pissed a lot of people off. Even Odell Beckham. He was very mad. He was pissed. So
like, I don't know. They didn't promise one, did they? We just expected it.
I think we all expected it. What is this? Star Wars fans sitting through all of Super Bowl and not getting any trailers.
Kenobi.
Yeah.
I think the issue is like they don't have to do it,
Yeah, but it's the biggest stage, and Boba Fett sucked, and
maybe that's why is they're just trying to put some fucking space.
Yeah, I mean it was that bad. It was not good. They totally they shit the bed, as my old baseball coach would have said, my basketball coach and baseball coach. They shit the bed.
Doesn't Disney have any like I don't know, conventions or anything like that before from now until like
I'm sure there's something
the middle of May?
Yeah, they got something they're saving it for.
Something like a D23 or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
They got to save some of it.
Yeah. Well, I think people were very pissed off about that, and serves them right. It was kind of bullshit. We all wanted to see some Obi-Wan stuff, especially people who are Asajj Ventress fans. I see the hype starting on that. Did we see the Cad Bane book die? What do we think?
No, it's still going. I think I put one on the market report.
Yeah, you put the Aja on the market report, but not the. I wonder what the regular Darth Maul number 2.
It was still moving. They were selling. They weren't enough that I don't always hit the same shit over and over.
Yeah. Well, here's what are your guys' thoughts on that? I mean, even let me put it this way: even if he was dead, what would be your thoughts on it? Do you think this book would die? Do you think this book is still worth getting, even if they kill them off in that universe?
Oof. Ooh. I mean,
probably not.
$26? What the hell?
I think it must be. Oh, that's a
Here's the second.
That's Turkish.
Yeah.
Second print.
That's
all right, here's
Turkish
the second
edition there.
Okay, good. Thank God. There's the second print, 107, 9/8, 609. Yeah, I guess.
I mean, it'll be cheaper in a couple weeks either way.
Yeah.
It's at the top of the hype cycle.
So in the next season, when he comes back, this book will blow. This book will blow back up.
Yeah. So just don't buy it this week. Wait a couple weeks.
Yeah.
Wash, rinse, repeat.
Yeah. Speaking of. Wait, hold on. All right. Speaking of Star Wars, the Inquisitor stuff is going crazy. You guys been seeing that? Been looking into that? Mm-hmm. That's why everybody was really excited about Obi-Wan. Eazy-E's in the house. Eazy-E just popped in. What's going on? We'll wait for him to come hang out. I think he's on Whatnot at the same time. We'll have to go check on him.
You can't serve two masters, Aaron. Choose one. Come on.
All right, so I figured it out. I have figured a way to show what I needed to show. I think.
Freaking. You suck.
Yeah.
Dennis, his comments.
All right, let's see here. What
Brian
do you say?
is trying a lot of techno wizardry.
Yeah.
What's up?
What's up, brother?
Not much. I saw that you are short on people, so I was like, kind of like, I did my Whatnot, so just to join y'all.
That's impressive. That's dedication.
No, I'm just joking. I only have an hour block because I'm part of the 612 con.
Yeah.
How did your sale go?
So I threw up a book that I wasn't expecting to sell at all. I sold my facsimile edition of TMNT #1 that Frankie's Comics did, 9/8 signed by Laird for $300.
Okay.
Not bad.
Yeah. So I mean, like, it was a placeholder until I got like third, second, or first print, which are way out of price range for me. But I was kind of like, all right. But I think this is my last Turtles book I have in my collection.
Paul's crying somewhere.
Is he?
I don't know if I have any. I don't think if I have any Turtles, it's random that I haven't sold them. They're just sitting in a box that I.
So I had been collecting the 1 in 10 incentive ratios from the IDW run, and so I had a big chunk of them, and I was like, kind of like, oh, let me just throw them up on Whatnot, and then I had and I was working on the original run, and like when covers were only $5 a piece, it was kind of like, oh, I'm gonna pick them up everywhere I can, and then COVID hit, and then boom, minimum $10 a book, right?
I had a pretty good run of a lot of it, and I sold the shit out of it last year.
Yeah. So I did mention the fact that it was a facsimile. I didn't try to pull a fast one on anyone. Like, it said
wanted the SIG.
Yeah. I mean, it was obviously for the SIG, and then who else is gonna have a magazine size 9.8, and then in the bottom corner it says IDW, so you can tell that it's not a Mirage book. So yeah, and then I showed the back cover too, which has the Frankie's logo or whatever.
Yeah. Okay. Well, if they didn't figure it out then, I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, exactly.
So
yeah. But I like that 4-pack that they came out with around the same time for was it the 50th anniversary? Or no, not 50th, like 30th anniversary.
Ryan, you still working on whatever you're doing?
I got it, baby.
Oh, there it is. I see it now.
I got it.
Shucks.
Right. Hold on. Let me fix this. I'm gonna give you guys some sound with this too. I swear to God, man, it was the Kingpin, dude, and I got him from an angle to where I didn't let him see me. Look at this shit, bro. This shit's real. This shit be real. What's going on here?
And he's at a casino. I mean, that's like the most appropriate place to see him at, right?
Yeah. Why are we not playing here? Come on, let's play. Let's play here. What is going on? Jesus.
I was thinking the same thing, Dennis.
What?
It's not Bill Murray or Woody Harrelson.
Oh yeah. That would have been cool. Well, that is the Kingpin, and
he just doesn't want to work today, man.
He just doesn't want to work today. He does not want to work today.
He's hacking your system so you can't show it, but you got evidence of him.
Yeah, no shit, dude.
That man's got long tentacles. You watch out. Be careful, brother.
Yeah, that pisses me off, man. That makes me so mad, that shit. All right. What else? We got anything else? I think that's it, really. No, it isn't it. There we go. Marvel re-releasing Jim Lee's X-Men trading card set. How about that one? What do you guys think about that?
Re-releasing
it. Yep.
Okay. All right. Okay.
It's in like a hard book cover, though.
Oh,
right?
The book. Yeah, I saw the book. Okay. I thought you said they're set.
Because it's not the actual trading cards, right?
Mm-hmm. You're right. It's a book just showing them all.
Yeah. Is it a book just showing them all?
Yeah.
Complete a book collecting the entire set. So that's actually kind of cool.
I mean, with that.
I don't know.
What, you don't like that?
I mean, it's fine.
They're trying to
doesn't get my juices flowing.
They're trying to stretch it out as much as possible because we had all the the trading card variants and stuff like that. Like what?
Yeah.
3 years ago.
Yep.
So they got to squeeze every penny out of this.
Hell yeah.
I don't actually think I had any of this set of cards. I mean, I had a lot of Marvel cards and DC cards, but I don't think I had this set.
I'm pretty sure I have a binder of those somewhere.
I got like the McFarlane Spider-Man, and I had the Wolverine, but I don't think I had the X-Men.
I remember having the separate, like, little, having a separate page for cards of characters that I had the first appearance of. I remember
that's
that.
Cool. Because it said it on the back too, right? What their first appearances were.
Yep.
Yeah. I still have a sealed G.I. Joe set somewhere, like the factory set that came in like that little treasure box.
What year was that? What year was
that? When did you get that?
I got it as a kid. You want to go grab it real quick?
Sealed? No, that thing used to sell, right? Until Logan Paul had his little disaster.
Yeah, I was gonna say it. So we put it in.
It's got even Logan more. Paul. It's got even more attention now. Anything but G.I. Joe, right?
Yeah, yeah. That's funny.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see here. This is another interesting one. The Valiant Harbinger movie has tapped a director, Wes Ball from The Maze Runner. So we're getting closer.
I mean, this one's been in limbo for what, a decade plus?
Yeah. At least ever since Valiant had came back in 2012. There was always some sort of talks about Harbinger being a movie, always.
Yeah, I mean that was always supposed to be the other one after Bloodshot, and I mean, how long ago was Bloodshot? I guess Bloodshot's only 2 years ago.
2 years, yeah.
But it haven't started yet.
I was always surprised that it was Bloodshot, not Harbinger first.
I think Bloodshot was. They had they had Vin Diesel attached, and it was, a fairly easy story to tell.
It is probably supposed to be the one that like launches their name out there, and so it became a household name, right?
I think the thing with Harbinger, it could be done so shitty and just be a turd, or if they do it well, it could. I mean, it's such a story that's not. It's easy to fuck up.
Yeah. One last thing that I thought was interesting, comics always start doing stuff that's going to show up in the movies soon, and they got a new Thunderbolts team of Hawkeye, America Chavez, and Spectrum. See that?
I saw something about it.
Yeah. Look at that David Nakayama cover. That is very pink, and I like it. So we got Hawkeye, Spectrum, Chavez. Who's that? Let's see here. We've got teasing the lineup the day prior. Marvel reveals Hawkeye as Clint Barton as Hawkeye leads the team with America Chavez, Spectrum, the younger Power Man, Persuasion, the Purple Man's daughter, Persuasion. Oh, that's cool. I forgot about that. Wow, that's interesting. Didn't he have like a bunch of kids?
I'm sure he did.
I am sure he does.
Yeah. Insert stereotype here.
Yeah. A new character named Guts and Glory. Guts and Glory. Which one's Guts and Glory?
It sounds
probably
like
that dude, like right
back.
behind. Yeah.
Who's this?
I don't know, but Guts and Glory sounds like somebody that freaking Rob Liefeld did.
Right.
But the real question is their feet, right?
Well, it looks interesting. We'll see what happens. We will see what happens. I think it's she was in Alpha Flight. The purple man's daughter was. Interesting. Very, very interesting. All right. Let's how about we do this, ladies and gentlemen? Let's get into the market report. All right. 188 live in my.
It'll be a surprise as you pop stuff in. Huh? We'll see what I don't know.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. Okay, you did an order. I did start out with some foreigns just because I saw some. Friend of the show sent me this one. Pence copy of Journey into Mystery 83. It decent condition. A friend of his bought it, so he was actually able to tell me the sell price, which I'm forgetting. Hold on. 4,100 pounds. Euro. So nice looking copy for a fairly tough to find Pence one.
Wow.
That's gone up, right?
Yeah.
Since like last year, like at least double, huh?
All the Pences are kind of moving because they used to be, you get them dirt cheap.
Right.
Creepy Worlds, Doctor Doom. I didn't see anybody talk about this one. This one sold pretty, I think, today. But nobody in the group really talked about it yet. Almost 700. It almost seems a little low for that one. So I'm not sure because that Creepy World set is a pretty highly collected group. So, and that's one of the big dogs. And then I didn't even see this one. I had the other two of this hit my search feed. I probably would have bought this one. There were two others that hit. I totally missed this. I don't really know why. I don't know if there's a spelling issue or what. I haven't figured it out because I have every search possible that should hit this, and it didn't. But $450 for a solid Gwen cover, decent condition. Like the one I have is like a 1.5 of this one. So
damn, Gwen Stacy got a horsey on her. Look at that.
Yeah, so that one I would have bought that one in a heartbeat. So somebody got a good deal. Maybe it sold so fast.
Hey, John. So pretty much any of the Spanish Spideys with Gwen on the cover, those are especially hot or.
They're Mexican, but yeah. I mean, if you've got the Gwen on the cover, that's going to definitely help. I mean, also there's non-Gwen covers that are anytime Duran drew a female, probably is when it hits on there. Right. He had a style. He'd probably do really well in the current age of drawing females.
Is there a certain number of Gwen covers?
Oh, I've never counted the Gwen covers. There's 44 non-canons, and I would bet between a third and a half have Gwen on them. And then there's a third to a half that are just kind of okay.
This is the debut release of the Eves, so I'm sure there will be other sellers.
Oh, Brian.
Oh, sorry.
So that book is like, that's a hell of a great deal, right?
Yes, I would agree. I would have paid for that in a heartbeat. I wonder if it's a one bid buy it now is why. It totally sold in a heartbeat. I don't know.
Ooh, maybe someone on the panel does this question. Are Pence copies really 10 to 15% of print run on average?
That's the number I've heard thrown around. I don't know how you'd prove it.
That's true.
But that's the number I've heard. So, I mean, you got to think England was not that big of a country. And then you got to figure which ones actually got off the boat.
Yeah.
Yet another Batman page, but, I like this one because it is the splash. Kind of cool. Almost, a little over 6K.
Just the page. Woo!
Just the page. Wow. This is just one I like to follow. I sold my copy and now I regret it. I was going to buy back in, but I got outbid. I went to bed. This one ended late last night, way after Super Bowl. I think I bid $7.75, so somebody went one bid above me, I bet. Bastard. But one of the best Mary Marvel covers.
Was anyone else shopping during the end of Super Bowl?
I looked.
I looked too, just in case, but I personally didn't see anything really.
I bought something is killing the children foil 9.9 for $200.
I just think it's so easy to watch and be on your phone, and you're already doing so many things. Whereas 5 years ago, people weren't like so multitasking that you'd get distracted by the Super Bowl. Now,
yeah. So it's for issue 19. That was exclusive to Dallas Fan Expo. So I actually went to that convention. Mine only hit a 9.6, so I was okay, for a 9.9 for about the price for upgrade that for about the cost of the book and grading. I was like, I can't complain when Raws are selling for the same amount. So I totally robbed someone.
9.6 and call it a wash.
Yeah, exactly.
This one threw me off. So the Very Fine Raw, which does look pretty nice. Sold for double the 7.0.
Oh my god, I'd be so pissed if I sold that 7.0.
Right? It's weird. Maybe that one's very pressable, and I'm just, I didn't.
People love potential more than anything. They'll buy.
People love potential.
They love they'll pass up a graded 9.6, or it'll just be undersold for just a raw copy of because I remember back in the day, it was the first X23, first appearance of X23. People were passing up 9.4s and 9.6s graded for that raw copy, paying more for the raw copy in hopes that it could do a 9.8. So whatever.
Yeah, that one threw me. I could just be a bad pick of the 7.0 is not a very good pick, and the Very Fine Raw could be a big seller. I didn't get it in the weeds on it. I just the price discrepancy for that grade threw me.
Well,
maybe it could also be a different time during the Super Bowl. I don't know.
Well, maybe also they could have looked up the serial number on the 7.0 and then saw that there was no pressable defects on it.
Yeah.
I would assume that the majority of people that are buying slabs on eBay also have CGC accounts as well, so they could look that up.
I'm also at the point now, man, if it's in the new slab and it's not pressed, it's a pretty low number, right? How many people are sending it not pressed these days?
That's true. That's very true.
I don't know. I guess, but there's still a lot of people that don't know what they're doing.
That's true. I do know guys that send books in and they don't press at all. Even modern books, they just don't press them. So
yeah, we just assume it's commonplace, and maybe it's not. Hell of a grade on a Swamp Thing one. Nice price too. This used to be so cheap compared to this.
Yeah.
But I think, first appearance is through the moon, so people are going to this one. Get that deep, deep purple though. It is a great cover.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So good to see some Bronze Age heat. This one threw me. A Raw 9.6.
I like it.
That book's notoriously tough too.
It's a sharp looking copy though.
Yeah, that one was one of the last books to get a 9.8 on the census. I remember, like, of the big kind of, I don't want to say big keys, but like of the first appearances. I remember this one was one that like they talked about forever, never had a 9.8. I'm sure there's a shit ton now, but it was just tough.
I don't know if that guy should have put Near Mint plus 9.6 in the title. I don't know. I really shy away from doing that in listings.
I know, but I mean, truthfully, you're no better protected or worse protected.
Mm.
It just means you're less likely to get somebody bitching because they looked at it instead of buying the listing.
Technically, no, this is not a 9.6. I looked back and forth. I asked a few friends of mine that own comic book stores, and no, this is more like a 9.4. So I like I like a partial refund, or I just have to return it. I get it.
My opinion is when you put a grade like that, you get more people that are just looking at your listing, not at the pictures. And if you don't put that grade, people are going to study the pictures 1,000 times before they buy, and they're going to be less disappointed on, they know what they're getting. It has nothing to do with you being able to grade, not grade. It is just purely the people that are going to hit that buy button are less educated when they see the number. So this was one that threw me. Freaking Homage. Now it says it's signed by Kirby, but it's not verified. You know what I mean?
Okay, so it's probably what a signature is.
Got to be front page.
Why is it blue label? Shouldn't it be green label if
it were on the cover? Then probably
label.
Yes.
I see them not do it for the inside cover sometimes.
Does it say on the label like name written on cover
sure
or inside page or something like that? Because I mean they generally notate that, but I feel like also that you can request it to be a blue label or whatever, and it's supposed to like ding it points. But I don't know how you get a 9.8 with a name written inside.
A $600 signed Homage #1 by Jack Kirby is a pretty tempting price, man. I think that's.
I get it. I just I'm like, it's sealed and you'll never see it, and it's just weird.
That right there is the equivalent of the ref not calling a face mask
or the offsides.
Well, the issue
when
is
your three linemen go offsides.
One of us could send in the same book, and who knows what we'd get. We get green label, we'd get a whatever. You know what I mean? Somebody with some pull said, "I want this."
This is the Logan Paul version of CGC.
Yeah, I still get sad. Long ago, I mean, when I first got in, I was bidding on a freaking Demon one with a Kirby Sig inside, and back at the time, a text came in right as I was getting ready to hit that bid button on the last second. Back before you could do the sniping apps, and I was still pissed at that person that texted me.
Oh,
it was like $100. I'm like, God
damn it! They still your friend?
Barely. This one, whoo, shit. I mean, it's a great cover, but I don't remember it going for this kind of money.
Damn.
Right? That's big bucks. I mean, that's Great Britain. That's actually like 3,400 and change.
Ooh wee.
I mean, that's only a 4, but it is a nice looking 4.
That's
it's not beat up.
That's a pretty solid looking 4.0. Yeah.
Yeah. So I just
bidding war. Maybe like a bidding war between two people.
I'm sure it was. I mean, it's not a super common book, and maybe I just haven't seen one hit in a while. But I didn't recall it being so much.
That cover is pretty. That's pretty hot cover, though.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's one of those, like, there's probably a niche market of people looking for it. It only takes 2 to be wanting it.
It's got the looks like it's got okay. It's a skull, and it looks like the devil is on the cover too.
Yeah,
devil. Got some gambling. I mean, it's badass
snake
cover.
eyes. People probably collect snake eyes stuff.
Yeah.
Hey, Eddie Rodriguez says, "I'm so confused with the Logan Paul reference. Can someone help me?" It's because the Logan Paul Pokemon case that he bought turned out to not be Pokemon, but if he never would have opened it, he would have never known.
Yeah.
Oh, and then it ended up being GI Joe cards in the packs
So this with that Kirby book, you would never know if it was signed on the inside if you didn't open it. So it might not be signed on. It's Schrodinger's cat, right?
Yeah, exactly. Well, this one you'll know what you're getting. Coverless X-Men, giant size 1.
That is
$400. Jesus freaking Christ!
I think this might be one of the books really worth getting a coverless copy because of how good that first page is.
But I just don't. I don't appreciate paying that much. I really don't. I struggle. I don't know, man. It's Bronze Age. For the love of God, it's Bronze Age.
I am not paying up for a coverless Bronze Age.
Right?
That.
Joseph, you can pay an obscure amount of money to get all your pages scanned for CGC or CBCS.
Yeah. I don't remember the cost, but I do not think it's cheap.
It's not worth the cost. It's better to look at digital copies. I'll say that.
This was for Paul. He didn't make it, but a couple of nice late in the run City of War 9/8s. These ones at the end are tough, real tough.
Oh man, I should have sold this. No, I'm joking.
Black covers. I mean, somebody's very happy with those. I mean, I know I usually say 9/8s on common issues. These are tough bastards. I mean, if you've ever looked for them, they are tough. So.
Hi, Nathan says, you see the next Whatnot Invincible exclusive, hot dang. We will be talking about that after the market report.
Keep watching. MetaZoo, way down on this one, because this one was, almost $1,000 a couple months ago when we were first kind of hit it. So
yeah, there was a number 2 that sold too, right?
A second print, right?
This says
is this a second print?
This is the first print. Yeah.
So it's losing a little hype. I don't know. I don't know enough about it. I understand what's happening. I just don't know enough to know if that's a good price, a bad price, or a.
Well, they are showing up in Walmarts now, so that is
MetaZoo is.
Yep,
but they're not going to be first print.
They're second edition. Not the comics, the cards.
Oh, the cards. Yeah, okay. Because the first is all like Kickstarter, right?
Yeah.
And then the cards are not like packs you open; they're pre-constructed decks.
Okay.
Kind of like I guess what Magic is doing. Yeah.
Yeah, we talked about this one. 1,500 solid freaking number though. Mm-hmm. Great cover.
Mel had a 9.6 up for 1,000 and nobody took it. And then I saw Phil from Vintage Comics and Toys had a raw up for 350 and nobody took it.
That's surprising. 9.6 is probably a tad high. I mean, I think probably 800 was probably the sweet spot.
Yeah,
just on the market. This is a book you don't talk about. I always forget about it. My brother kind of was hunting one for a long time, but an 8.0 of it on an obscure ass book. First Frank Miller work. So,
and there's a Whitman to this too. I have a Whitman. Yeah,
that's a wild one.
85 also is Frank Miller's second pro work.
Yeah. So I'll put this one in here for you.
Yeah.
So actually, someone found that at one of my half-price books near me, like just like in one of the back issue bins.
So hard to get in high grade. An 8.0 is.
Yeah, I mean, I have no idea what condition it was in, but like, I think
that's
it's like
one nobody's looking for.
They're usually falling apart because they're just so red.
I've had it on my want list for so long, I just forgot to look for it.
Yeah, you don't. Well, I mean, nobody looks on the gold keys, man. You got to be hardcore degenerate to look in the gold keys.
You can snipe this on eBay pretty often if you put it in your search. There's some cornbread for you.
Yeah, my brother's nabbed one or two. He got a decent raw one on eBay after a lot of looking.
You can usually get the pair too, 84 and 85. It's either in a lot or.
But you had some people looking for this one. mean, seeing it in high grade is rare.
Yeah,
like that. So cool book.
Frank Miller getting some love.
This one's still, still selling well for the end of the run. I think, got a lot going for it, but I just thought it's pretty far from its hype cycle right now. So, but I think it was selling well before the hype cycle too. So this one just is a bitch. This one hit me too. I didn't realize this was going for this range.
Yep.
In my head, it was $300 book.
Shout out to Red Hood for putting on the Pro Spec 10 last year.
I mean, I sold those and it was like, it's okay. Not getting them back. Disney still selling pretty well. A little off top prices, but I mean, that damn book's holding value.
At least it's going back up because I think it was down for a while.
Was it? Where'd it hit?
I think it went as low as 500. I want to say.
I should have bought it at 5. I think it's just a fantastic
cover.
Gives you the feels.
Yep. Yeah. With the old covers in the background and
first Marvel Mickey Mouse cover.
That's just a good cover.
What was the Del Auto Mickey Mouse? What book was that?
That was what was that shit? I don't know.
Let me look it up.
That
wasn't Marvel.
It was a little later though.
Yeah. It wasn't the Marvel 1000. What was it? Disney Comics and Stories number 13.
Okay,
but that's not Marvel, is it?
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah,
it's IDW.
I think it's the IDW book, and then I thought it was funny that they let them do a print run of 666 for it.
Yeah.
Well,
but man,
I'll be right back.
Well, that's a $500 book now,
right?
I mean, I love these photobomb variants, the 1 in 25s. But I mean,
it surprised me. I was like, what?
It's approaching those Hulk 7 prices now, Mercenot.
I can't argue with it.
I get it. Yeah. It has to strictly be. I mean, it's Deadpool, but it is the first Sam Wilson Captain America, so it makes sense.
I mean, it's a 1 in 25 ratio, also.
Yeah.
It's a good cover. It's a classic. It's got a lot going for it, but just in your head, you're like, huh.
Yeah.
The second print for number 25, with the blue strip at the bottom, I believe that's a $500 book.
Wow. Damn blue strips. Who knew?
And you gotta watch out for those third print green strips, right?
All right, so this one blew my fucking mind.
Oh no.
Right?
Stop it.
I don't even know what to say.
That is severe FOMO.
Right?
That sale it couldn't have gone through. Whoever bought that, they must have got cold feet and just
Brian, what do you got to say on this one? Are we on drugs?
No, I don't think so. I think that's a classic Todd McFarlane book, newsstand.
Oh, man,
but it is one bid. That's a kind of weird thing.
Well, it was probably a buy it now
type
thing.
Yeah.
Do you feel like it's someone that's relatively new in the comics and saw that newsstand is gotta buy it. It's a 98 newsstand. I have to have it. That kind of thing.
I mean, some of those 98 newsstands of McFarlane are nuts. My brother sold one of the Hulk's covers, and he bought it for nothing a couple years ago, and he's like, holy shit, one just sold for $2,000, and I think he got out at $1,500. He's like, I'm out. I don't care. So I think some of these, there's some people that are so hardcore on it that they don't care. I don't know who they are.
They're obviously not watching this show.
Of all the McFarlane covers,
this is not.
To pay $1,500 on a 98.
Yeah, this is a combo of FOMO into that one though with the Dr. Fate and stuff. But man, you aren't ever recovering that.
Well, I don't even think Coyote 13 goes for anywhere close as in the 98.
Yeah, but it's exactly what John said. The Dr. Fate stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, somebody. I don't know, man. Jesus, this one hurts my head a little. I don't know. This is such a book that like 10 people on the planet really want. You know?
Yeah, this should be $100 really nice raw book.
Yeah. Whatever. I don't know. Crazy.
Yeah. It's probably
Power Rangers feels like this a little down. So I think it was cracking 300 for a while, and maybe more. Right? It wasn't. Was it heading towards 5 for a minute?
I think it was.
So back down from its 90s hype cycle. Might be a time to buy one.
Mm-hmm. Weren't Raw selling for that much?
I think at one point they were, man. Right in that 2020, early 2021 freaking point, everything was nuts.
Well, whenever Sentai 2 was like making all those like record breaking numbers.
I toyed with buying one of these at one point. I think I waited a little too long, so I'm maybe a time to go back in at this guy, because that's an appealing price almost.
Carter, did you send your Sentai 2s out for grading?
I should have.
How many do you got?
2.
You bastard.
Don't ask him how much you paid for them.
$2, $1, 28 cents. Yeah, I mean that's where they lived.
Mm-hmm.
You finding that for cheap is not a surprising one. It's funny. I had a collection of indie shit, amongst the giant collection I bought of 150 long boxes. There was like 3 long boxes of the fucking indiest of indie stuff. And I'm like, there's got to be one in here. I looked through it like 10 times, like it's stuck to something else. Nah, it was like the one book that wasn't in there.
It's like you had every other Power Ranger book but that one, right?
Oh man, no, I mean it has like it's like all that Sentai stuff. It's all that shit that that's where the boxes it lives in. That's the box Carter pulled this from, that somebody puts out for 10 for $1 because nobody's buying it, and it should have been in there. First Loki, higher grade, 6.5, 7K. Damn.
Okay.
Solid sale. Old school CBCS slab too.
Yep.
That's kind of cool to see that it's still like retaining its price, because even because it obviously it hyped up from the Loki show, but
I don't think that one's like going down. Like
it's also early Thor appearance.
Yeah.
I just think it's early enough that it's key. It's Loki has established himself as like not a one and done. He is just now he's in the lexicon. Like he's been there since the Marvel Universe kind of was born.
Yeah.
So
if CBCS had kept that label instead of the bootleg shit they got now,
I don't get how people don't understand that. Like, I get all these comments all the time telling me that CBSCS's label isn't bad. I'm like, what are you talking about?
When I first saw their new label, I'm like, are they joking? Because this looks this label here looks classy as hell. It looks terrific. This is what got me like just fascinated with CBCS. And then when they switched the label, it was just like, ew, this shit looks awful.
Okay,
they can't be serious.
So they got their ass kicked because people wanted it to be CGC and it wasn't. Then it made it look closer to CGC, but in a bad way.
Yeah. Well, the label right after this one
was
the one with the stupid bolts on it.
Yes.
That was hideous. Like I was like kind of like I was about to make a submission to CBCS like for these labels. And then like when I saw that drop, I was like kind of like no, I'm good.
I got some stuck in the rivets because I had already had them there.
Yeah, I was like I don't want that label at all. And then when they announced the label like shortly after that one, I was like okay, that's a little bit better. And then
these labels were nice. I just think they got pressured into changing them, and they shouldn't have. Because they would like stood apart.
Well, this is the time period too, like right when Beckett was buying them as well.
No, this was right at the beginning.
Yeah.
This was like day one shit.
Yeah.
They were trying to be their own thing. I get a little confused because this looks like one from last week.
I think this is my stuff here. So Super Mario's #1 raw, $511. Look at that shit.
Yeah,
boom.
That stuff's wild.
Holy cow.
That stuff's all been to the moon.
There's an indie book that's coming out that's doing a homage to this, to Super Mario.
I saw it. Yeah. This is interesting. I've never seen this. I didn't know that they had a number to 250.
I showed that one. Did that get caught in my mess? This is from a few weeks ago or a week ago.
February 14th.
Well, there's another one?
Yeah.
Damn.
No shit. I had one a couple weeks ago that I showed.
Yeah, I didn't even know. It's old school.
Yeah. One of the it's either First Star RP or one of the early ones.
Yeah. This Jessica Jones, I thought this went so cheap to be signed by the cast, and it's
that feels like a good deal.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, last year I bought the Alias 1 signed by Kristen Ritter for less than this. I can say that.
Damn.
But I mean, to also have Tennant's autograph on there too, that seems like that's an undervalued signature. Because because I mean, he does. I mean, I know he makes a lot of con appearances, but not that many.
I love Kristen Ritter's. It's just like a KR and a heart right on her leg right there. That's great.
Yeah.
Next book, Spider-Man 2099 newsstand 9.8, almost reaching $1,000, you guys.
Ooh.
Okay. All right. Ooh, deal or flip side, Aaron.
Compare it to what though? What do I compare it to?
A white raw copy.
Oh.
Or just even one like
or even the action figure.
You have to do an action figure. An action figure, An open action figure. Yeah. And I would probably take the unopened action figure because you also got to look at what does a newsstand Venom go for nowadays? It's nowhere near 1,000. It's like 400, 300. Next, we've got one of the most badass covers. Here's another homage that I know I hate homages, but I'm lying. They're fucking badass when they look like this. And this is Darkwing Duck, the CGC 9.8 second print of #1. Really, really tough book. And I love the old school Dark Knight homages like Mighty Mouse. And there's a ton of like independent books that did homages to this. So
I'm glad I got my Darkwing Duck homage.
I didn't get it. Yeah.
Or not that one, but the Killing Joke one.
Yeah, that one's tough too. Here's a Uncanny X-Men 266 signature series signed by Chris Claremont, a 9.8 direct, $1,150. Right. That's a lot of money to throw on because we saw a direct last week that was only I forget what was the direct last week. The newsstand was like 2,000. Do you remember what the direct was last week?
About 800.
Okay, so 350 for Claremont Sig.
Okay.
This is interesting. Yeah. 1 in 25 Darth Vader 3. The LaRocca Afra book. Raw sold for $730.
If I didn't have a copy, I would definitely take this gamble.
Yeah. Yeah. I love this book. I hope to one day own this book. I love the Galactus one. The Galactus one is the cool one. They have one with Null, right? I think that's stupid. But the Galactus one is awesome. But here's a 1 in 500 Silver Surfer Black #5, sold for $305. I think this or the Null one was showing up in Walmart packs. Chat, let us know. 219 live right now, you guys. Thanks for hanging out with us. Hit that red subscribe button below if you haven't already. If you have, hit that thumbs up. That's how you guys can support us, or by giving us super chats like Jeremiah Rodriguez that says, Dad Life Comics. I just want to give a shout out to Brian from Tales from the Flipside. Just trying to brighten your day like you do thank you, brother. Much love, man. That's fucking cool. Appreciate that. All right.
Oh, and then James is saying more than I sold my 9.6 for. That's talking about his not this, the LaRocca 1 in 25. He threw it on Whatnot, like on his early days of jumping on the Whatnot.
And he thought he had another one hidden, and he didn't realize it. He sold his last one. I feel bad for him. That one's like a punch in the gut for me, man.
I was watching it and I almost hit bid. I was like, kind of like, do I need another copy? I was like, I don't need another copy. I have a 9.8. I was like,
speaking. Yeah, sorry, brother. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Go for it.
Speaking of James from Hive, tomorrow night, no, not tomorrow night. Tomorrow night's Comic Book Women. Wednesday night, card show. We might have a surprise for y'all. We might have a surprise. So make sure to go watch last week's show. They the Hive Boys opened up a box of MetaZoo.
Is it the gold kaboom guys? Are you gonna have them?
I wish. Justin Shannon says, Brian, I fucking hate homages. Also, Brian, here's another great homage that I love. That's what I said. I said I'm actually lying. Come on, man.
You're a multifaceted man.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm on the Discord server that some of those backyard dudes are in. Should I reach out to them, see if they want to jump on? It's up to y'all. I don't care.
I don't even know who they are. Who are they?
There's some young dudes that break cards. I don't know.
Oh, good for them, man.
I mean, I don't know them personally, so I've never broke with them, and I probably never will.
So we've replaced breaking bread with breaking cards together.
Yeah. All right, this book back on Flipside, Gen Lock 6. I forget what made this book so rare. What makes this book so rare? Like, there's something about this that I think Dennis maybe knows.
The final issue in the in this series, I think that something about it being canceled.
Yes,
maybe like a handful of copies got out,
like the artist proof stuff,
comps.
Yeah.
We'll update you. Pre-COVID book. There we go.
Oh, yeah. Didn't they cancel the title and then it wasn't supposed to distribute, and then some areas did get it or something like that? Because I mean, I've seen people have like 4 or 5 or something like that.
Yeah, if you got it, you probably had several, and if you didn't, you didn't.
Yeah, and I think I think sometime last year they were only selling for like $100.
Look at that.
Dennis is saying something about England and rights lost in the U.S.
Oh, I love this. Edwin Aguilar says, "Oh shit, gonna dig mine out. Hell yeah, sell that shit." Shout out to Mag Daddy, who says $4.99 super chat. Happy Valentine's Day, dudes. Great show as always.
So only in England is what we're getting from Gen and Lock, which doesn't make sense if several people have it. So maybe mostly in England.
Oh, maybe if you order books from a store in England or something like that, you probably got it.
Yeah, I'm betting some must have snuck over here.
Yeah. Booming.
Oh, don't talk to me about that damn book. I fucking hate myself.
I saw 9.4 sell for 700.
That looks a little low. That should be well over. That should be like well over $2,000.
Well, it's doubled in price, like over the last year. Because I mean, it was only last year was only $1,000. So to see it at 2K, approaching 2K now, that's kind of nice.
Yeah. All right. So I talked about the Spawn books that I said when I was talking about homages earlier. How about this one? $1,115. All the Spawn homages. They were so good, so hard to find. And remember, you could go to cons and just pick them off for super cheap back in the day.
It's $10 to $20. You could get those, the Obama and the what's his name, for like cover price. These
are the ones though, right here, man. Right? These are the ones. These ones. This one right here. I got this one in a sketch. It's really nice.
So those are the 1 in 20s, right?
1 in 25s, I think. The sketches were 1 in 50, right?
I don't remember.
Or I don't know. Were these just regular A covers?
Yeah, those are regulars. Yeah.
Okay. So the sketches are 1 in 25s then.
Yeah.
$1,100 for just the regular covers, you guys.
Damn, man.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I don't know if I have a complete set. I think I have close to it, but I mean, I wasn't trying to get all of them. I just picked the ones I liked, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, I wonder if I do. Yeah. I know I bought the 227 and a 9.8 slab for like $70 and a 9.8. Yeah. Before these went off to the moon.
Off. Yeah. The Walking Dead one's cool too. Or that Walking Dead one's cool. There's a lot of Walking Dead homages. That's not Spawn. All right.
Oh, it's probably just a bonus book or something.
Yeah.
Huh?
How about this one, you guys? Moon Knight portfolio signed by Bill Sienkiewicz.
Oh yeah, I rarely see that bitch.
Yeah. Super, super rare.
Is Merlo who has that damn thing?
I'm not
I
sure.
think he showed one.
1981, right after Moon Knight started his solo book.
Yeah, that book's a bitch.
Yeah, almost $435 on 28 bids. This was interesting. We got our first raw Ghost Rider, first appearance of Ghost Rider of the Night. You could see looks pressable. Looks like some pressable defects in there, right? And a little, maybe not.
Oh my God, no, no,
yeah.
Oh my goodness.
All right. Let's see what the back looks like.
Brian, I have to ask: are you kicking yourself for not buying that 7.5
every day? Every day. That's why I keep showing these on here.
How much was that 7.5?
$1,100.
Oh shit, that's a good deal.
Yes.
Was it a 7.0 or 7.5? I can't.
7.5. I think it was 7.5. All right, so that went for $1,600 on 63 bids, and then this one came with Marvel Spotlight 5 through 11, Ghost Rider Origin, and first 7 appearances. So Marvel Spotlight 5 through 11. Look how nice this one is.
Oh damn, that already looks too nice.
Ooh, a little bit of a reader crease. Little bit.
Oh man, this looks pretty.
I mean,
can you spare a grade?
Ooh, look at this. Oh,
it doesn't got to be perfect. It's just got to be an 8.5 or higher.
That is pretty. Right. And it came with 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 10 grand, $9,800.
Damn,
5 bids
for some raws.
Yeah,
probably worth it.
Yeah, they look pretty good too.
Damn,
probably worth it. You could probably grade the others and come out decent.
Yeah.
Oh, Hive, is that trimmed? Question mark. I don't know. It looks pretty. It looks pretty.
It looks good. Yeah.
It's so hard to say from a picture.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, especially because it's just like if it was closer to the 3 dots or something like that.
I don't think it's trimmed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If that buyer is smart, he'd hurry up, submit it, and within the time frame,
to return it, send it back.
Yeah.
All right. So how about that was great. How about look at this one? Ghost Rider 1, 3 through 10 sold for $1,000. Look how pretty this is. I mean, these are nice copies. Beautiful. This is the 6. Here's the 1.
Ooh, Doc Joe saying number 6 is a big book.
Mm-hmm.
Second appearance. So here is 1 through 1, 3, and then 3 through 10 sold for $1,300 of just regular Ghost Rider. So I thought that was interesting. So all right, all right. So that is pickups. What up, Jonathan? How you doing?
What's up? All right. How you guys doing?
So I'm glad you're here, brother, because I got some fun stuff to talk about. First, I want to talk about this. So I talked about this on Friday night. So shout out to everybody that went and checked it out. Let me pull this up here. All right.
Whoa, economy is backed up to a year right now for CGC grading.
Oh yeah.
So I got a new project I'm starting. I've talked a little bit about it. I've got 2 new projects I'm starting. And I did hit the 100 subscribers. I'm gonna start dropping some clips on here to start building up to 1,000. But I have to wait 30 days before I reveal what this channel is going to be about and what the name is, because you have to wait 30 days before you can pick it. So if you guys want and you're not already subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. I think I'll probably for a while put some Flipside clips on here to try and get to 1,000 quicker. But I also got a lot of other stuff planned here. But so this is one of 2 projects that's coming out. And another project I have coming out involves this guy, Mr. Jesse James from Jesse James Comics. Really good dude. He just did his 999th show today on his binge bar. And one of the cool things that happened is, I've been telling you guys about these collections that he's been buying and all this craziness.
Crazy.
And I finally said to him, I'm like, dude, you just need to, we need to make a show out of this. We need to make a channel out of this. So what I'm doing with him is we're going to start going through these collections on YouTube. We're going to be, everything that you see on YouTube is going to be available for sale. We're also going to take that and turn that into something even more special, because some of these things are super historic. You guys saw that first really historic collection that had, all the crazy, president's autographs, Orville and Wilbur Wright's autographs, Motley Crue autographs, Metallica autographs, every band you could think of. It's just nuts. Well, 2 lockers down from where he picked that one up, he picked this one up, which was a vet who bought comics all around the country and would send them back. And the collection is literally just boxes, never opened. They were sent to the mail. They just went to the storage, and we started going through this, you guys. And within the first long box, there was probably $4,000 in keys that were pulled out of it. Found a Hulk 181. It's all random, just craziness. Jesse has said that there's probably already over 4,000 keys that he's pulled out of it. And I'm going to try to document as much as I can. It's absolutely crazy. And then he hits me up, and I'm in Laughlin, and he sends me this picture, and he goes, "Got another collection, buddy." How about that one, you guys?
Wow.
Nice old tech and bats and stuff.
Gold and Silver Age, you guys. So this is what one of those 2 projects that I'm working on, you guys, is going to be about. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to be going through crazy collections and just having fun looking at historic items, whether they're comics, cards, movie scripts, music memorabilia, sports memorabilia, historic, presidential items, stuff like that. It's going to be a lot of fun. So if you guys can do me a favor, go subscribe to that project. And that I'll drop the link to. For everybody that already has subscribed, thank you so much. You guys really helped me out. I'm going to be able to hit that level to make the name here in a couple days. So a lot of fun. All right. That is be looking out for that. I'll update you guys as we go. Another really, really cool thing is the awesome stuff that is going on with, let me bring this up because I finally did it. I was smart about it. Whatnot. For those of you guys that don't know, let me grab this here. Boom, boom, boom. All right.
So I'm sure there will be other sellers who have them at some point down the line. They'll be available with Comics All Live again at some point too in the future. But this is the first time, so we really.
All right, so let me start this off by saying this. Shout out to Big Clutch, who had an amazing sale today on Comic Vault Live. He introduced the new Invincible cover, the
Eve
cover for Invincible #2, Drink. And that cover is gorgeous. You guys are about to see it here in a second. And then he did some mystery packs and put some really, really hot items in those mystery packs. And I want to show you guys it. Check it out.
So we released the Eves today. So this is our debut release of the Eves. So I'm sure there will be other sellers who have them at some point down the line. They'll be available with Comics All Live again at some point too in the future. But this is the first time that Eves are released. And then in each pack has an Eve in there. There's a possibility to get to one of the packs is going to have this a redemption for the 9/9 Eve here. Zax. What's on these Zax?
So
Zack.
Basically, he opened up some packages.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Like 9
And let's
left,
see what he
and
pulled
there's
out.
still, oh my gosh, so much stuff. Invincible trade dress. We've got the black and white Omni-Man.
Beautiful.
And then the Eve.
So that right there,
Virgin.
you guys, is the Eve cover.
Ooh,
Absolutely gorgeous.
good. Look.
And then
That is
Dude, the first one he ripped was crazy.
the number for this stuff. So
this is nuts right here.
What was in the first one, Jonathan?
It was like
first appearances.
first trade dress, Omni-Man trade dress, Omni-Man Virgin, and then a CGC 9.8 of the Omni-Man trade dress.
Wow.
So
And they
this
got it for
was
like 730 or something like that.
yeah.
I still need to buy a Omni-Man. Like, it has my name on it, and I just want to have it just for my PC. Just
So check
We'll
this
get you,
out.
dude. We'll get you.
oh, sweet. Appreciate it.
Battle Bees.
So this guy chose 19.
Again, I know everyone's scared of 18. It seems like. Right, so we're gonna crack open 19. Next auction is up and running.
Is that the foil?
Oh, burn, 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 burn. I'm gonna hit the horns on the other beam because you guys know what this means. Because we already saw this one before, right?
Oh, wow.
Oh, looky here.
No way.
Oh,
All
man.
3
Oh, man.
foils.
Triple foil. God pack is in the house.
That's probably like the chaser pack, huh?
The God pack, yeah.
Yeah.
$800.
Look, I'm gonna hit the horn again.
And the next guy,
Didn't cancel. There's still the 9-9. Like, there's the E foil in these packs still. There's a 9-9. There's 4. Like, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6. There's like almost like a 50-50 chance of you getting a CGC book or the foil hit at this point. Like, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 packs, and there are 5 hits. 5 hits, 9 packs to go.
so like
Love it,
people were
man.
going crazy, right?
He's going to get taken off the board today.
Nobody wanted 18. This dude finally took 18. And the God pack's already given out, so I mean it's not going to be better than that 3
Let's see what we
foils.
got, Ben.
Let's do that 9.9.
Is it the 9-9? Is it any of the other ones? All right, Mark. Black and white. Invincible Omni-Man. Eve foil, Ben.
And the next dude gets the other Eve foil, man.
Look at this.
Wow.
Yeah. So somebody also won a 9-9 tonight. He had a really awesome sale. He also gave away a 9.8 of this book. So be on the lookout for the Invincible variants. And what I can say, you guys, is this Friday is the official first day of TGIF, which is a really cool block of sellers that starts around 5 p.m. Eastern. JJ's Comics, John Jesper, I believe is his name. I'm sorry if I'm messing up your name. I apologize. I haven't met John yet. He's going to kick it off for an hour. And then at 6 p.m. Eastern, it'll be Drew from Wanted Comics, who did his very first sale last Friday and did a great job. So Wanted Comics will be going next at 6 p.m. Eastern. Then at 7 p.m. Eastern will be Big Clutch. And then at 8 p.m. Eastern will be Big Leg. And then at 9 p.m. Eastern will be me under the Flipside account. And at 10 p.m. Eastern will be the guy down there, him or James, under the Hive account. And then after that is the Flipside Hot Comic Show. So the CBSI Hot 10 list. So we're going to run straight into that. We're going to dual stream as many as those people as possible. I believe Clutch is already dual streaming on his YouTube site. So we'll drop a link to send people over there. But we're going to try and dual stream. I know the Hive boys are probably going to be good with dual streaming. Drew, yeah. I'm going to be dual streaming. So we'll dual stream the sales all the way up until the show. And that being said, we talked about some really great exclusive variants tonight, including these Invincible books. I think you might see some of those Invincible books there. I think you might. And not only that, I think you might see some really cool Hive exclusives there. And I think you might see some really cool Iron Fist exclusives there too. So
yeah,
books that you can only get on Whatnot will be available at that show every Friday, the TGIF 6-hour block, and then it runs straight into the Hot 10 show. So James is already trying to throw out the low blows. So be on the lookout, you guys. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be really, really cool. TGIF on Whatnot, and then we'll dual stream it here on YouTube for all you guys. All right, I want to instead of me doing my pickups, I want to finally show you guys.
I don't know, James. I saw Jonathan in a suit the other day, so
James doesn't know what he's talking about. Oh, Kingpin.
That's the Kingpin, bro. That's a straight up Kingpin, dude. That's a straight up Kingpin, bro. That dude would have crushed me if he would have seen me.
He's gonna hunt you down now. I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't think he deals with YouTube, bro. He probably doesn't watch YouTube.
He's got people that do, though.
Dude, that's him, man. That's him.
You're gonna have Echo knocking on your door now.
Yeah. So shout out to the Kingpin. And gonna be a lot of fun. So make sure you guys give us all a follow, give the High Boys a follow, give Tales from the Flipside a follow. Shout out to Big Clutch. Give Big Clutch a follow.
Let me grab something real quick. Let me show you guys some cool shit.
All right, you're gonna be there. We're gonna have Jonathan take part in pickups tonight.
All right,
sweet.
So yeah.
I got 2. I can show him real quick while he's doing his thing.
All right, let's get into it, ladies and gentlemen. Here comes pickups.
All right. Back on foreigns again. Been buying finally. I picked up
one of the books tonight.
Yeah, well, just happened to see a couple, so it must have been on my eye. So this is the Mexican La Prensa. Pretty decent shape. Unfortunately, this is all it came in with this in an envelope, but thankfully these older books hold up pretty well, and the mail lady was kind, but we'll sit on that one for a while and see what happens. But the Prensas are generally printed within the same year as the original Marvel, so they're kind of the earliest ones. This one is a wild one. This is Brazil Shazam number 12 from 1949. And from what I can find out and talking to some different people, this is the only time that Marvel Family 1 is printed in the golden age, kind of other than the U.S. So it's a different cover, but this has Marvel Family 1 guts in it. First Black Adam. Paid a whole lot less than the U.S. version, but I thought it was too cool to pass up. And, I love me some Black Adam. So
it's a wicked cover.
It's not a wicked cover, but
look at the dude in the front, man. That dude's wicked looking.
What's wild, and I hate to take it out because I had to squeeze it in here, is the back is like an old Mad magazine with the fold-over cover, and it's not folded.
Oh, wow.
Beat to shit, but I'm like, I don't know how it's not torn in half because these things are just like falling apart all the time. So I thought it was badass. I didn't know it was on there. And I looked at it and I'm like, oh, thank God, because they'd probably be missing half the back cover because it would just, be done. So,
yeah, cool. Nice. All right, Jonathan, you're up, man.
All right, hey, we never show off our OA. I'm going to show off some of our OA.
Let's fucking do it.
Ooh, nice. I'm excited.
So this was I don't know if you guys know, we did this charity variant and
yes,
you did. I teach at, right? The elementary school I teach at, we gave each kid a comic for free, and I got the OA not too long ago.
That's cool.
I dig it. His name's Stefano Cardicelli. He does some cool shit.
Yeah,
he works with right now. He's got a Kickstarter with Jonathan Hendrick, who did Recount.
Okay.
Just some cool. I think it's called like Coffee and something like that. I don't know.
Well, I just want to show some pictures of that real quick that you brought up before we get more into his art. Jonathan,
Alan Qual, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Jonathan mentioned giving all those books away, and here's some cool pictures of it. So this was actually really cool, and I know they're angry at me for bringing this up because they say that they get too much credit for stuff like this, but this was really cool to you guys. Jonathan, this was really cool, man. So very cool to see.
Thanks. Yeah, I was pretty stoked. It got delayed, so they were supposed to get them before Christmas, for Christmas.
Yeah.
The weekend we left, but it got delayed, and I'm not even going to bother with that.
Yeah.
But it
that's
worked
awesome,
out okay.
Dude.
It worked out
that's
okay.
Great. It's dope.
They were pretty happy. They made a couple of the grades made me big banners to put in front of my room.
That's awesome.
So that's that Alan Qua cover he did for us.
Wow.
For, Spider Shadow #1.
That is cool.
He's good. This was I love that.
Yeah, cover. I bet his OA price has gone up.
Yeah, his difference though, his indie is about half the price of his Marvel stuff.
Really?
So we did a Black Friday. I don't think I have that right here, but we did a Black Friday 1 through 3 connecting set by him. Mm-hmm. And we bought the OA to that, and it's so wild, but it was about one of those covers was about half of that Marvel cover.
Wow.
Oh wow.
That's a nice looking one.
Right. That's a Dark Blood #1.
Who's the artist?
Felix Morales.
Oh wow. Okay.
He's fantastic.
Nice vibe. I like it.
Is that like a Pulp Fiction homage with the car going inside the?
Oh wow. Building? That's amazing.
Is that Basilisk?
Basilisk, yeah.
Huh.
He's good. He's so good. And here's my favorite one he did for us. I love this freaking cover.
Oh, yeah,
it is nice.
Right.
Gotta love the skulls and roses, buddy.
You gotta love Mr. Starface Man down there at the bottom.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Dude, I still want to get that tattooed on me.
Dude, it'd be awesome. I have the Mary of Guadalupe on my shin. Looks you saw it. You saw it.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Oh, nice.
That is so beautiful.
It's so good. So
yeah, it is.
Oh. I think it would be cool to have like, the lady in red on one side of my arm, and then like on the flip side, it would be Erica in that same kind of style.
Oh yeah,
something that's killing the children, and it has like all the like skulls and roses connecting.
So we started. You guys know Brian Silverbacks?
Yeah.
So this is his OA for a cover that we're releasing this. I think this Saturday.
Yeah, Slumber, right? Slumber #1.
Yeah. I've seen that somewhere. I was like, geez, that's.
We're sharing it with Wanted Comics. They have a cover from Johnny
Desjardins. Here we go. Did. Here you go.
And so we're splitting those print runs, and
so here's the two covers, you guys. Beautiful. This is a hard-boiled homage that we found out the other night, and then Johnny Desjardins has some really. He has a look that he's got a style that he does that's like this for a bunch of his stuff, and it's really a different kind of look for comic art. So, two really good covers.
And then Silverbacks did a couple of We Live covers.
Oh.
Okay. Oh, sweet. We just got the 08 for strings. Shit. But we couldn't get this We Live cover even though we tried to. But I love We Live. We Live's such a good book.
Wow.
But these are two covers for his the new series is going to be it's being told from two different points of view. So there's a black and a white, right?
Yeah.
And here's the other one. Dude, look at that.
That's so beautiful.
He's so goddamn good.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So when I saw these, dude, we got both these We Live covers for so cheap. So cheap. Ridiculous. Like, I was surprised when he said like what he'd give us, what he'd take for those 3 covers. I was just like, oh, sold. All right. Yeah. Okay. Sent. Money's already been sent, dude.
Don't change your mind now, buddy.
Yeah. So one of these days, though, we are probably going to do an OA whatnot sale.
Oh,
you're crazy. I told James your guys are crazy. Fucking nuts.
Well, I saw Adam trying to do that one day. Strange Tales to Sell or whatever. Like,
Yeah.
and like I felt like some of his stuff went for
Cheap.
like way too cheap. But
Yeah.
I mean, he
I
also
just don't
does.
think people. You got to get the right crowd, and you got to announce it. You got to make sure people know about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to talk to. I mean, that's surprising. Adam did that and didn't like get much more hype for it.
Yeah, you can't just like be doing comics and then throw up away. It's like two different. It's not different audiences, but it's different mentalities.
Right. I mean, but y'all have the viewership, and then you also have a couple big buyers that regularly show up to your shows that are always looking for like that next level stuff, items.
Yeah, you just got to
do
it in advance and say we're going to do some OA, and you'll get some OA buyers.
Yeah, got to drop it like and keep hitting on it and talking about it for like 2 weeks.
Yeah. That's smart.
You know?
Just go ahead and schedule it way ahead of time from now, and that way you can promote it and then like be like bookmark it because it's coming.
We'll throw in some, we'll throw in some random Invincible variants just to get some other people in there.
I'll just throw you one of my paychecks and stuff like that, so it'll be all right.
All right, Carter, you got any pickups?
Yeah, I got 2 things. Okay, I just did a haul video this morning, so you guys watch out for that. It's a lot of good stuff, and we'll talk about that next week. But here's something I just got in the mail today. So we have the Takara Japanese release Zartan, still carded. This is something I've been after for a while. The card on this is gorgeous, and I just got it and couldn't be happier.
Love it, dude. I've never seen one of those ever.
I just want like a sealed 80s Zartan. You know what I mean?
Yep. How much was it?
It was like 400.
Wow, that's not bad.
I mean,
it's not. At least it's not the Fun School one too. It's
exactly.
Yeah, the Fun School one is made of shitty material, and this one's made the same real material, and it's got the stickers behind it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's the same high quality plastic as the US version. Exact same thing
without the chameleon.
Right. God. But you know what? I'll tell you. But just
I throw foreign comics, and you throw foreign fucking action figures.
Right?
Just raise you.
I'm still buying. Buying.
So I figured it out. What you spend your budget on are like badass toys.
That's what I'm cheap when it comes to comics, but I'll pay up when it comes to 80s figures. Still sealed.
Makes sense.
I'm pretty sure I stuck Zartan in like a vice when I was younger. And just crushed that fucker.
I destroyed all my 80s stuff, so that's why. That's why I'm willing to.
I don't even know. Oh,
okay. So this here is the okay, man. It's gonna be tough. We're gonna try. All right. So this is the Pulp Fiction poster. This is from actually. All right. Are we okay?
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah.
All right. So we got the poster, but it's for. Can you see? It's for
out on video
cassette.
Yeah. Wow.
So that, and you remember the days when, like, if it was a really big movie, it would take forever.
Yes.
For the movie to show up on VHS. You know what I mean?
Like a year or two, right?
Yeah.
A year at the fastest.
So so I think
also available on Laserdisc.
So this came, September 12th? When did Pulp Fiction come out? So it was like summer of 94 or something like that. So this took damn near a year to show up on video. So, and I like this just because Tarantino worked at a video rental place. So I appreciate this just a little bit more.
Nice.
So that's what your boy got.
Yeah, promotional poster.
I remember going into like Video World, movie like that came out, and you got like 8 shelves full of that one movie, right? Got the plastic case. Dude, awesome.
Hell yeah.
Good times. Times.
All right, Easy, what you got anything?
I do. All right. I won't bore everyone with the comics I showed on MCM, but I'll show highlights of them. So, Bounty Hunters, number 17. I picked this up for cover price. I heard it's going for like $30 now or something like that.
Wow.
A couple of other cool books I picked up were this TMNT number
nice.
was this number 30. I heard this is like one of the toughest books to find. I found it for $8.
I like that one.
Yeah. So I think it goes for like $50-$60 online or whatever. And then I knew Mel was always looking for these blank covers. So I was like, Mel, do you need any more of these? He was like, how many do they have? I was like, it's the only one. And he's like, all right, well, you buy it and make your money off of it. I was like, okay, sounds good. So and then I picked up a couple of Star Wars books. I'm not going to show that, but I'll show this Ultimate Spider-Man 33 for $5. Like, I was like, kind of like, okay, that's, I mean, I know it was hyped up for a while, but it's, I guess apparently it's cooled down at this place.
Things will live again.
And then the last book I'll show is this Diodato 1 in 10 with cable on it. Like, whenever I find these, I pick them up just because, like, I feel like they're slept on. And then flip it over to some cards. I picked up like 6 packs of these Donruss Soccer 21-22. I thought they were going to be like $15 a piece. Turns out they were like 5 or 6 or something like that.
Wow, that's cheap.
So I was like, kind of like, oh man, I should have bought the rest of the box then, because they had like 13 packs, 12 packs or something like that.
What are those retail for?
Like, I picked it up at Walmart for like $6 or $8. I can't remember. I was picking up like other shipping supplies for cards. And then speaking of cards, I picked up 2 more of these for $160. I'm not ripping them yet, but I feel like these are going to be good holds. Like,
where'd you get them?
You
don't have to say here. You don't have to say here.
I bought it online. I bought it from an online store, but they were selling for $160 again. So I was like, kind of like, all right, I'm going to buy a couple more boxes. And I was like, I'm just going to hold these because, you know, LaMelo rookie, Anthony Edwards, Cole Anthony, Emmanuel Quickly. Like, do I need to keep on naming rookies this year? Yeah. I feel like it's going to be for 2021. So I feel like those are just going to keep on going up. And then speaking of basketball, Nate just sent me a text and he was like, he's at the Clippers game, the Golden State Clippers game. And he's like, dude, Steph Curry just scored like 16 points. It's not even the end of the first quarter. I was just like, kind of like, I was like, that's crazy.
I'm not surprised, dude.
But for the soccer cards, I might rip one Wednesday. But
I'm gonna get kabooms in those.
Yes, you can get kabooms in these, I think. So yeah. So I'm gonna open one, and then I'm gonna hold the rest until the World Cup, like to rip on whatnot.
Nice. That's smart.
Yeah.
Smart. I think I got a case of Top Series 1 should be coming to me this week, I think.
Nice. Yeah, because it releases the 16th, I think.
Yeah.
So hopefully you get it probably by the weekend or something like that, or maybe early next week.
Yeah, it'd be nice. We'll
I bought one jumbo box just because I was like, I found one for like a little over $200. So I was like, it's just going to keep on going up. I was like, I should have bought them when they were 200.
Yeah. Well, we brought James on just to say hi and bye. So
I have watched a VHS. I'm 35, dude. I'm turning 36 in March. So I used to walk to Blockbuster, and I got fined for not rewinding my tapes.
Did any of y'all have an Errol's video?
No. I had Power Video.
I had Blockbuster and Hollywood Video.
I had Hollywood.
I got fired from a video store.
I had Marv's Video Express.
Nice.
It was like back in this alley next to a car.
We're not talking about the adult videos.
It was the first time before my parents bought a VHS player where you could like rent them.
Yeah.
And we'd like rent the old metal ones that, oh man, the top popped up like that, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. My parents had a Beta, and I remember that our little video store was like yours, where like in the corner of some dark and dank place, and all the windows were covered in posters. So when you walked in, it was just completely dark inside, and it was like going in a cave, and it was fun, dude. Back in the day, you look at all the scary movies and stuff.
Sounds like a comic book guy's bootleg video stash.
Yeah. All right. That being said, you guys, thanks for hanging out. 172 live till the end. A lot of fun stuff coming up. You guys keep an eye on the channel, all the people on the channel. We got a lot of fun stuff that, trust me, you guys are going to be very excited about also. And we will see you guys next time. Adios. Actually, hold on.
Ooh.
We're not leaving yet. We got a book to give away, you guys. So hold on. I faked you out.
Oh, I got to do that to... Who did I do that to? I did it to someone on Modern Comic Mayhem.
Yeah, we just did it to all of our viewers. Oh, you did it. Hey, how was Modern Comic Mayhem? Did you guys have a good time?
Oh, it was fun. Like, we were trying to burn down the house while you weren't here, and it turned out to be pretty tame, actually. I was kind of surprised. Like though, I guess I'm a pushover or something like that, because I was like, I kind of just like let anything go until it gets too wild, right? And then it never like really reached to that point where I was like, oh no, where's Brian? I gotta call him. No, checking.
It wasn't. I thought at one point I could hear Kyle slurring his words and shit.
Yeah, what was his blood alcohol level at the end?
Good.
0.10.
Nice, higher. It's higher. It's getting higher.
See, I thought he hit higher whenever it was New Year's, or whenever he first brought that out. But he got so drunk to the point where he was looking to buy an upgraded version of that, so it's more accurate. And I was asking the question. I was like, can you actually buy one from those like police supply stores and stuff like that? Can someone buy a breathalyzer, like a real one? I don't know.
All right, so what was that cocaine? What was it? Hot Valley Nights?
Oh, Hot Valley Nights and Cocaine Nights, right? It's
Hot Valley Days and Cocaine Nights,
something like that. The trade paperback, right?
Yeah. And this is going to be sent out care of Nate. So make sure you guys go give him a follow. Trial by Gods on IG. Really, really cool book. It is actually signed too, so you're getting a signed copy of this. Really, really tough to find. I think for a while it was tough to find the trade paperback.
Really he had to hit up the writer, right?
Yeah.
To get a copy.
Yeah. All right, so here we go. The winner is Ian Gordon, who says, thanks for the show. I will have to keep an eye out for DC Shadow Warzone and Simpsons comic. If I find two, one is yours. That would be sweet. So Ian Gordon, hit us up at Tales from the Flipside channel at gmail.com, or hit me up at Brian McClay on IG, and I will get your information over to Nate and get that out to you. Congratulations on the Hot Valley Days and Cocaine Nights. And now, that being said, we'll see you next time. Adios.